Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today I'm going to take a look at another one of these tier lists over on the Dokkan subreddit, made by Solar RDT. So, today we're going to look at the Universal Survival Saga. Obviously, it has finally had a, big buff. It's gotten a big buff with the recent units that have released on Global. The Super Saiyan Blue KAIOKEN GOKU, as well as BERGAMO. Now, the Universal Survival Arc, it's not really the biggest category. There's still, despite the fact that the amount of characters in there, there's, what is it, 77 fighters in the Tournament of Power? No, it's higher than that, isn't it? Or something like that? It's just an absurd number of fighters in that actual tournament. Now, a lot of them are fodder, but a lot of characters still need to be added to here, right? We don't have a standalone, Mastered UI Goku, a standalone Evolution Blue Vegeta. Jiren, without his shirt off, the super full power Jiren probably should be on here. The other trio of Dangers, many different fighters from Rubrian's universe. Kefla doesn't have enough cards. There's just a lot. God Topo should get a Dokkan Festival exclusive, I feel. There's a lot that really needs to be added still. It seems to me as though Dokkan is kind of holding back with the Dragon Ball Super characters, really, for big celebrations, since Dragon Ball Super is sort of off air right now, right? There has not been really a ton of Dragon Ball Super characters, I want to say, added in the last year, I feel besides big celebrations, right? Trunks and Zamasu were Golden Week. Blue KAIOKEN Goku was here for Global Christmas. Hit was for last year's Global Christmas. And outside of that, because LR God Goku, I guess you could say it's from Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Super, but, he really is from Battle of Gods, right? So, I don't know. It's hard to say. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So, the D tier is just no. Okay, I like that. Jiren, that is the AGL World Tournament hit, and then we have Champa, that is the free-to-play Champa. Yes, I agree. Yes. For sure. Those units aren't really runnable. Okay, so then we get to C. Free-to-play units or assemble units not worth running. They're pretty meh even for filler, and I wouldn't really recommend running any of them. So we got the free-to-play 17 and 18. Yeah, not really too crazy. We have the UI Goku. Obviously, also not really too good, the free-to-play one. Tech Jiren could be interesting if he got a Dokkan Awakening, actually. Okay. The STR support Kabe and the STR support Hit. What's interesting about this is, I do kind of agree with the way this list is designed. I'm sort of, you guys know how I feel about Kale and Khalifa, right? But I'm kind of okay with the two of them just being Z tier. And then, but I think when these two get their Dokkan Awakenings, they'll be A tier. They'll jump straight up to A tier. The 50% support type units are wild. And then Kabe obviously is going to be a massive buffer to both Jiren and Blue KAIOKEN Goku. So, that's an important thing to consider. This is the physical free-to-play Hit. He's actually pretty solid. This is the STR free-to-play Khalifa. She's okay. Skinny Boo, eh. This Angel Frieza, eh. This is STR Rubrian. I feel she's probably in a good spot. Yeah, Goten and Trunks don't really deserve to be up there. Int Hit, Universe 6 Namekians. And then we just have a couple of sort of fodder characters here. Honorable mention characters, so not really that big of a deal. Oh, yeah, okay, because, so for Vados, right, she would come in through hits, leader skills, stuff like that. So, okay, that's fine. All right, then we go to B. So, mostly normal units. They are good filler options. Angel Frieza maybe moved up, but I'm not a fan of his debuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. I would say Angel Golden Frieza deserves to be in the A tier with all those units. I myself am not really a fan of running him either, because he does have this little bit of a debuff, right? This 15% debuff he gives to superclass allies. But that doesn't take away from just how powerful he is anyway, right? 50% defense, 150% attack is pretty good. This guy is over 2 years old now. And he's aged fine. I think he's a really good unit still. His links are okay, I guess. The thing about the Tournament of Power and the Universal Survival Arc is that all these units pretty much have the Tournament of Power link, which makes it ridiculously easy to team building. That's why, unfortunately, our boy Skinny Boo, we just saw what happened with BERGAMO, right? We'll talk about BERGAMO a little bit more in a second here, but Skinny Boo will be crazy after he Dokkan Awakens, but he unfortunately is not going to have the Tournament of Power link because he did not actually even fight in the tournament, right? He overslept, and then Frieza ends up replacing him. So that is something that's going to be a little bit of a disappointment for our boy Boo here, and it's going to hold back his Dokkan Awakening a little bit because one point a lot of people were trying to use to discredit Bergamo early on when the hype really blew up about him is people were saying, oh, well, his links are bad. And it's like, you could say that, but he still has Fierce Battle, and he still has Tournament of Power, so he's never going to need more than 3 ki to super attack, so, you know, that's just something to keep in mind with that Skinny Boo right there. Alright, so, yeah, Angel Golden Frieza I'd put in A. I mean, honestly, Tech Android 18, I almost feel like this deserves another tier. Or maybe some of those A tier characters should move up to Z tier. Because, like, something like Angel Golden Frieza, Tech 18, I don't know. I feel like they probably should be in a slightly different spot. Yeah, Ribrianne. I mean, Ribrianne, I think, has got to go up because she... Here's the thing about Ribrianne, right? She... Okay. Let me just keep moving from left to right. We're going to get to it. But Ribrianne's got to go up to A. No doubt about that. Okay, so there's this Ribrianne. This is the giant Ribrianne. I mean, she's okay. Kefla is solid. Kefla, I don't know. Kefla probably could be A tier, but I guess this is fine. This is fine for Dispo. Kabe's probably in the right spot. Frost is probably in the right spot. Same with Boda Magetta. And we get to honorable mentions for Kale, Caulifla, and Champa. Yeah, I would definitely say this almost needs like an E tier. And then you move a couple of these down because some of these units, like the Kale, Caulifla, Champa, and Ribrianne, like I don't know that you can compare them to like this Caulifla, Kale 17. Like, there's no way. Like these units are insane. Like, let's just take a look at some of these units, right? Let's start with Ribrianne. This Ribrianne, like when Global gets her, y'all will see the Peppy Gal team is low key, like almost one of the best teams in the game, as ridiculous as it sounds, because Ribrianne seals. She's going to have 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. She lowers enemy attack and defense up to 30% depending on Peppy Gal category allies on the team. Now, you know, you're going to want to run Kale and Caulifla on the team, obviously. Then you could run, you know, Kefla. You could run the Tech Caulifla, you know, Kale. Like, there's a lot of other Peppy Gal options you can run. Then she is a Peppy Gal category support type unit as well. And she also gets extra attack and defense for Peppy Gal category units. And then she's got Tournament of Power. She doesn't have Fierce Battle, but she's got pretty much everything else she needs. Like, there's just... I don't see any way you can keep this unit down here on B tier. Like, there's no way. And then, you know, Global, you guys just got the Kale and Caulifla. They don't even have TURs yet. You guys know exactly how ridiculous these two are, right? Caulifla with her 100% chance to dodge against Pure Saiyan and Universal Survival Arc enemies. That's a lot of the game is Pure Saiyan. So that's very good. And then Kale, you know, able to bust out 4 super attacks if you're going up against a Universal Survival Arc or Pure Saiyan enemy. Like, just incredibly impressive. Like, that's it. Like, Kale and Caulifla, these units are incredibly impressive, and you can't really sort of... I don't know if I like them down there in that B tier at all. I guess we'll just take a look at A tier. Now, you know, Hit, I'm not the biggest fan of Hit, but I'm okay with him here, because consists of Dokkan Fest exclusives. Although you may disagree with Hit, I feel leaders for the team automatically deserve A tier. I mean, I'm okay with that. Hit is good. You know, I'm just not a fan of him without him having his defense, right? Bergamo is here because Bergamo... AGL God Goku is interesting because I believe he is the best floater option, not counting supports, of course. He shares all attack links with the new Blue KAIOKEN Goku. Speaking of supports, that's why Kale and Topo are in the tier. The team lacks supports. These two are the best ones. AGL God Goku... See, here's the thing. AGL God Goku, personally, like, yeah, he does link up incredibly well with the Super Saiyan Blue KAIOKEN Goku, right? No doubt about that, but... I don't know. I feel like this guy's aged a little bit. He doesn't hit that hard. His attack is so low. 13,000 is horrible. 80% attack and defense on super attack. He does stack attack. I mean, he does have Over in a Flash, Warrior Gods, Fierce Battle. He doesn't have Tournament of Power, though. See, there you go. That's another thing. You know, not having Tournament of Power, I think, is actually sort of a big deal. with this team. Now, he does have, you know, other links that a lot of other units have got, but I don't know if I like Kaioken or the God Goku in that spot. I don't know. I'm sort of undecided because I would probably rather run Ribrianne on the team than that God Goku myself. But that's, of course, provided you're running a couple of other Peppy Gal units at least. But you'd run at least Kale and Khalifa for sure. Hard to say. I don't know. But like Hit, Jiren, Blue Kaioken Goku obviously deserve to be there. Bergamo, you know, I even love the X out for Bergamo right there. Like he's, you know, obviously intended to be A tier here. Yep. We have Android 17. Yep. UI Goku. The Int Kale. I mean, she is a solid support type unit. Not gonna say anything about that. Evolution Blue Vegeta, sure. God Topo. And then the OG EZA Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. What's weird is neither version can even use those two together, right? Like, these two are definitely, like, designed to be used together. JP has this guy, and then Global has this guy. Neither version has both. Who knows when Global's going to get this guy's EZA? Who knows when JP's going to get this Dokkan Fest exclusive? We have no idea. But those two are going to be nasty next to each other. So that's kind of why he's up here, right? This Blue Kaioken Goku is up here because if you're running Kaioken Blue Goku as your leader, you will be able to pop this guy onto the team, and he is definitely strong enough to deserve it. And, you know, you could get a nice over and a flash team going. I guess, you know, you run this Kaioken Goku, you could go ahead and toss that God Goku in there, UI Goku, Blue Kaioken Goku, LR Goku, and Frieza, and then maybe like 17 or Evolution Blue Vegeta for good measure. And then that's a nice Saiyan team right there. That's going to work incredibly well. So, yeah, that Blue Kaioken Goku is really good. You know, even though he's only just Blue Goku in the game, right? It's dumb. It's dumb, but it's good for now. You know, I hope they release just a Dokkan Fest like Blue Goku from like Resurrection F or something like that, and then change this guy's name in the future. Like, I get why they didn't rename him so you could use the two of them together, but it just doesn't sit well with me that that's Blue Kaioken Goku, but his name is not Blue Kaioken Goku. It irks me. It bothers me. It's very, very bothersome. I feel like he should have that name, even though it would not be a benefit for us. And then the Z tier, I love the the description there. And then, yeah, LR Goku and Frieza and LR Kale and Khalifa. I am a bit annoyed that Kale and Khalifa are not the first spot there. Let's be real. Kale and Khalifa are better. You know, LR Goku and Frieza are, how do I say, a dump truck, right? They still are one of the hardest hitting units in the game. I oftentimes see people say that I'm underrating them, which is probably true. Like, I don't know. I never end up using them, right? I feel like one reason I don't use Universal Survival Arc that much because it hasn't really gotten new units lately. And JP, full power. I mean, they do work really well on full power because they've got tournament of power, over in a flash, and shocking speed, which works really well on full power. Then Representatives Universe 7, but there's just so much overlap there with the Universal Survival Arc team anyway, right? And then Join Forces. I mean, Join Forces is a great team led by Kale and Khalifa, but it's not a team I find myself running on the regular. I would like to see just a few more things added to this. I'm not quite sure what it is exactly I'm looking for, but I feel like there's just a little bit more I'd like to see added to it. But there's still, like, you know, you have some of the best units in the game on here, right? Like, these two plus Kale and Khalifa. Then we got the LR Fusions and stuff. You know, Goasu and Zamasu are a nice unit. Broly and Paragus are a good unit. So you do have some strong support type options. You know, there are a lot of options for this team. That is for damn sure. But there we go. All in all, I'd say this tier list was good. Although I do feel like there probably should have been an E tier. And then, you know, kind of, you know, kept a lot of these units in A tier. And then, like, you know, in this B tier here, that's where we'd have, like, Ribrianne, you know, these Kale and Khalifas right here. I'd probably move God Goku down here and then move a bunch of these units, right? Like the Kale and Khalifa, the 17, move them down into C probably. That's, I don't know, I guess what I would do. But let me know what you guys think of this Universal Survival Saga tier list or Survival Arc. I always call it Universal Survival Arc. I mean, because I think that the JP, like, initial translations is always Arc, right? But then for global, they use Saga. So, I mean, it's not really a big deal. Shout out to Solar RDT again for the tier list. Definitely always enjoyed looking at these. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.